Hi guys, so few rivalries in the world of cricket carry the weight, pressure, and the emotion of India versus Pakistan. The last time these two giants met in a T20 tournament, Team India dominated, uh, winning three consecutive encounters. But this contest at the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026 is different. Since that night in Dubai, Pakistan's T20 resurgence has been real and measurable. They have won 10 out of their last 13 matches. Their batting average has increased by nearly 45%, and their overall scoring rate has climbed sharply. The engine driving this comeback is Pakistan's top order, which has contributed roughly 62% of the team's runs in recent victories. If India are to control this match at R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo, they must shut that engine down early. The first challenge comes in the form of Pakistani opener Shahib Zada Farhan. During this during the Asia Cup, Team India found it difficult to dismiss him in the power play as he showed a dangerous ability to raise his scoring tempo as the innings progressed. Even Jasprit Bumrah was not immune, with Farhan scoring him at over 9 runs per over against him. However, Shaib Zada Farhan has a has a clear technical pattern. He he swings he 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 he, he swings fluently through the line when the ball is wide, but but but, but when deliveries are aimed at closer to his body, Shaib Zada Farhan tends to tend to sc- tend to tends to score runs across the line. Team India's solution lies in attacking the stump line with short or short of length deliveries. When when Shahib Zada Farhan attempts to pull from this line, his his head falls across. Shahib Zada Farhan becomes cramped for room and post that Shahib Zada Farhan mistimed shots to follow. A, a packed offside rig with protection at deep backward square leg and also at long leg completes the trap. Once he is forced to drive, the odds swing further in India's favour. Saibzada Farhan's control percentage on the cover drive sits around 79% and also drops even more on the square drive. This is where Hardik Pandya's sharp away swingers can draw the edge to deep third or point. If Saibzada Farhan is neutralized, Team India's focus shifts to Saim Ayub. Saim Ayub, the aggressive left-handed batting partner of Saibzada Farhan, thrives on the width and is quick to punish anything short. Saim Ayub relies heavily heavily on it on heavily on hand-eye coordination, throwing his hands throwing his hands at every ball whenever given room. Yet the data reveals a weakness beneath this aggression. While the pull and the cut shots generate most of his runs, Saim Ayub's control control on both the strokes is clearly under 60%. In the power play, Saim Ayub's control while cutting falls to just 54%. Match data also shows that 11 of his dismissals to pace have 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 come from deliveries outside wide off outside or wide off stump. Team India seamers must therefore resist the temptation to bowl defensively and instead invite risk by offering calculated with. Suppose Saim Ayub survives the pace attack, that's where spin becomes the next weapon. Team India's spinners should lure him into playing the slog sweep. Should lure him into playing the slog sweep shot that looks productive but carries only a 50% control rate. The mid wicket becomes the danger zone, and also the patience is the key. Post which comes Pakistan's anchor player. Babar Azam remains central to Pakistan's innings, but since 2024, Babar Azam has struggled to maintain momentum against spin. Particularly against off spin, Babar Azam's strike rate drops to just 87.8 percentage and also 57% of his dismissals to spin have come from balls directed at the stumps. Team India's plan against him is straightforward: keep the stumps in play and deny him any width. Alongside Babar is Salman Ali Agha. The Pakistani captain Salman Ali Agha is a proper batter who has transformed Pakistan's middle order tempo. The Pakistani captain strikes at over 180 at over 180 playing in the power play, but early wickets exposed his vulnerability. As the Pakistani captain averages only 13.5 in that phase. Heavy body light deliveries are the key, forcing the Pakistani captain to pull the shots where his control drops to a worrying 33%. While these tactics matter, history and conditions play an equally decisive role. In T20 World Cups, India and Pakistan have met 8 times. India has won 7 out of these encounters, while Pakistan have just managed one victory. The pressures of the World Cup, the pressure of the World Cup stage has consistently amplified India's advantage. Venue-specific numbers further shape this picture. At the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo, Team India have played 10 matches, winning 70% with an average score of 150 and 51 150 a higher score of average score of 150 and a higher score of 176. and Team India also have a lowest score of 81. Meanwhile, Pakistan have played 7 matches here, winning 71 percentage. The same average score of 151 and a higher score of 175 with a lowest score of 173. While the averages are identical, Team India's higher ceiling reflects greater adaptability under changing conditions. Match patterns at the R. Premadasa Stadium also reveal a clear trend. Out of the 49 matches played here, teams bowling first have won 53% 53% of times, while teams batting first have won for 45%. The average first inning score stands out at 150, but the average second inning score drops sharply to 131, highlighting how chasing becomes increasingly difficult. Becomes increasingly difficult. Becomes difficult. The pitch itself is expected to play a decisive role. The last three matches at Colombo have all been played at dusty surfaces. Australia scored 169 against Zimbabwe and 182 against Ireland, and Sri Lanka posted 163 against Ireland. Dusty pitches are soft and unrolled, offering grip and variable bounce as the game progresses. This is where spinners gain an extra edge, especially through the middle overs, and also this trend aligns perfectly with India's bowling composition. Pakistan coming into this match with far more confidence and improved batting unit. But Colombo's conditions demand discipline rather than raw power. Suppose Team India bats first, a total of 169 or more becomes a match-winning score. Suppose Team India bowls first, the focus must be on strangling the middle overs with spin and forcing errors. On this surface, control outweighs aggression and patience defeats impulse. Suppose India follow this blueprint. Team India can shut down Pakistan's top order before the surge ever begins. India's probable playing 11 for this contest includes Sanju Samson or Abhishek Sharma at the top, along with Ishan Kishan, the wicketkeeper, Tilak Verma at 3, Surya Kumar Yadav, the captain, at 4, Hardik Pandya at 5, Shivam Dubey at 6, and Washington Sundar at 7, replacing Rinku Singh, Akshar Patel at 8, Kuldeep Yadav at 9, replacing Arshdeep Singh, and Bumrah at 10, and Varun Chakravarti at 11. Pakistan's likely 11 features Saib Zarafarat and Saim Ayub as openers, and Fakhar Zaman at 3, replacing Babar Azam. Salman Ali Agha, the captain, at 4, and one of Kawaj Nafe or Usman Khan at 5, and both of them can also perform the wicket keeping duties. And Shadab Khan, the all-rounder at 6, Fahim Ashraf, Fahim Ashraf at 7, Mohammad Nawaz at 8, Sahin Afridi at 9, Usman Tariq at 10, and Abrar Ahmed at 11. Suppose suppose the Colombo pitch is a dusty one with history firmly on India's side. Team India's execution will decide everything. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.